for this one, we have the Accountable Diva Club.
The Accountable Diva Club. Okay, give me 2 seconds here to type this in here. The Jesus Christ, Diva Club. There we go. Make sure that that's visible. There it is. Look at that. Welcome, everybody, to the, monthly meeting of the annual Accountable Diva Club. And I think it's important that we go around and talk about ourselves here and make sure that we're all being as transparent as possible and getting what we want out of this. So, I think it's important for me to introduce perhaps our, I don't know exactly how to put this, but our, because I am the president, but there is somebody who might be coming up after me, the vice president, who I think, might be able to ignite a little bit of passion in the rest of us to share, given that they have had a transformative experience this morning, from what I understand. If you wouldn't mind, Jesse.
Thanks. So happy to grab the spotlight here for a little bit. As you can see, I am not who I was yesterday. Yesterday, I was a tortured, quite frankly, homely, sad-looking soul. Caught of potential dread. But as you see this morning, I've become quite literally a beautiful butterfly. As I emerged from my cocoon bed, winged and antennae intact. Beautiful symmetrical patterns. Horrible compound eyes. Bits of gunk coming out of my fangs.
Right.
I feel fresh and new, and I've never been more excited to go fly and check out my porch light. But enough about me. I'm going to toss it over to our treasurer, Luke Cessalon, who, as I understand it, is in the middle of a feud with Mariah Carey.
Oh.
She started it, all right? We both bought the same bedroom set from IKEA. Who got it first? I don't think it matters who got it first. I think what matters is who pulled it off. And I'll be damned. I will be damned if someone says you are too old for a grown-up race car bed. Thank you. That's not the kind of response you get on Twitter. But speaking of Twitter, our social media expert, Quinn, Quinn actually just bowled a perfect 300 the other day. And
oh my God.
Didn't break a sweat. Quinn, not only are you an amazing bowler, you're in charge of our media site. How do you do it?
Well, first off, I do want to say I never sled. Ever. Never happened to me. I'll be playing sports. I'll be working out, 3-4 hours at a time. Don't sweat a bit. That ain't me. That just ain't me. 2, bowling? Nobody should be sweating during bowling. It's a pretty low energy sport. It's not really high intensity training. So, but how do I do the social media? Well, it's simple. I have one plan, one rule. I log on. Done. That's the one thing I do. I log on, and then it just comes to you because it's social and it's media.
Preach.
And once and after I'm done, as I always say, I treat myself because if you're having fun, you gotta treat yourself. You know what I mean? Speaking of, though, I will say Thomas, who is in charge of just our general, sweets and treats department, he did have. I know he had something to say in regards to the, the most recent scandal. I don't mean the Mariah Carey scandal. the most recent scandal regarding embezzling funds through. Yeah. Yep. So I'll field that one. So yeah, as we know, I was doing some embezzling, but I'm trying to remain accountable to all of you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm being honest and upfront. I've been honest with the authorities. I've told them, and I'm making amends with all the people whom we embezzle. So I'm going to each of their homes, and I am delivering some sweet treats. But I'm also offering them an opportunity in the form of my headshot and resume. And so if they have projects that might feature me in some way, well, that helps them. It might help me. But I figured that by putting myself out there, by giving them my demo reel and watching it with them and showing them some of the highlights, I think that the healing process can really begin, and hopefully they can find a new way to make money using myself. So I'm just trying to stay really accountable and keep my name and face out there.
That's absolutely wonderful.
Which comes back to Kevin, who has been doing our corporate branding lately, trying to sort of reshape the accountable diva image, and I've just been so impressed with the work he's done. So go ahead, Kevin.
I just, when I first introduced the idea of us having a mascot, I know that you were all a little bit hesitant. Who do we put out there out during parades in the city? Who do we put out in front of the sports games when the other teams are playing to try and draw attention to our cause? But I just believe that to push the brand of Accountable Divas, there is no better mascot than Molly, the magnificent makeup kit. And so she's big, she's beautiful, and she's got a built-in mirror to reflect the people who see Molly right back at them. And what's more accountable than your own reflection, right? So I really believe that was the right call for us, and I think it'll really help push things forward.
We cut to an office break room. There are two employees just catching up after one of them hosted a party the other night. Hey Ted.
Hey.
I had a really good time last night. Thanks for having me.
Boy, I can't believe you showed up to work after everything you put back last night. You're wild.
It was pretty crazy. I just wanted to bring one thing up with you. I noticed that you had the Linmus brand bed frame.
Oh, the Linmus. Yeah, I love that thing, man. Best strength you're going to find across the ocean, let me tell you.
Well, I'm really aware of that because actually my wife and I have that bed frame as well.
No way!
Yeah.
How do you like it?
Well, we liked it fine until we came to your home and we saw that you copied us.
Oh, I didn't copy you.
You can see the position I'm in because my wife was in tears the whole drive home.
Okay, so, when you had me over for drinks last month, and I disappeared, I said I was going to the bathroom, I was actually snooping around in your bedroom. I did lie on your bed for a little bit, and man, it was incredible, and I just knew I had to get that same bed frame.
This is exactly what I thought had happened.
Yeah.
We were like, there were 5 minutes where he was not anywhere in the party, and you weren't snooping.
Yeah. I was having a nap. I was catching 40 winks, man.
Well, look, I can't sleep on a bed that you've been leaving your disgusting oils on in your own home.
Is that a Rolex? What do you got there? What kind of watch is that?
It's nothing. It's just a piece of old sheet metal I wrapped around my wrist.
Come on, let me see it. Come on.
You're so strong. Okay, fine.
This is nice. Hey, this is really nice.
You know what, Ted? Are you gonna go buy this watch? You gonna go get my clothes? You can dress all up like me? What is your end game here?
That's a polo shirt? Is that Ralph Lauren? Is that? What's your conditioner, man?
Okay, Ted. I understand that you admire me. Imitation is a form of flattery, right? And so I appreciate that. But we have certain rules in my family was just that we are originalists. We want the choices that we make to not be, the kinds of choices you find in any old home you go to a house party for.
Look, man, let me be straight with you here. I'm an only child.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. I never had anyone to copy. I never had anyone to imitate. I don't know what's cool. You're the coolest guy I know. Stuart, you're the coolest guy I know. And so, hey, if this is really bothering you, I'm going to get rid of my bed frame. I'm going to go back to sleeping on a pile of rags in my house. I'm not going to get a watch. I'm going to keep keeping time by looking at the big clock tower at the center of town. If that's what you want. I'll go back to that.
I see what you're trying to do. And
has my life been changed for the better? Yes.
Oh, sorry. Stuart, you forgot your lunch, honey. Here, let me give that to you.
You got the pastrami on rye?
Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Marcia. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Oh, hi, Ted. How's it going?
Where do you guys meet?
And we cut to a gymnasium where there are crowds of people watching a very low-stakes chess match. Oh, no. No, he's not.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to pawn to bishop. A4. Yep. I did it.
Oh, good Lord.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh. You're up, bud. You're up.
Knight to queen 4.
What? Can you even... You can't... Bro. How am I supposed to...
Ding.
I didn't even remember to ding. So now it's like back on... This is like now I've... Okay, okay. This is fine. This is fine.
The crowd is full of mostly local residents, some kids. They barely care about chess, but they're supporting the school.
Listen. All right, I need some inspiration here. If I could just, hey everybody, could you please just chant our school slogan to kind of get me in the zone?
Mediocre's fine. Mediocre's fine.
Yeah, mediocre's fine. Yeah, okay. Mediocre's fine. All right. Rook takes your bishop. Ding. There we go. Check.
Well, that wasn't mediocre at all, because mediocrity is not fine, okay? I'm striving for greatness here.
No. We said
for greatness.
Okay.
So,
Mm-hmm.
With my other bishop,
Ugh.
I'm going to jump your pawn, jump your knight,
What?
king me.
That's you can't. What? Why are you all cheering? Stop cheering. What is going on? That's not how you play. Stop it. This is not what. Stop it. This is check. This is chess. It's not checkers. You can't just jump things. There's no kinging. Oh my god.
You're up. I ding. You're up. You ding. You're up. Thanks, Brett.
While they're this round of 16 is taking forever.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you one thing here, pal. You're on my property, and so you owe me rent. Pay up. I bought Boardwalk last term.
No.
Yep.
You've got 3 houses.
I do have 3 houses. You're not careful, I might throw a hotel on there. Okay? Pay up. Ding.
Oh, but. Miss your turn. Ding.
What?
Wait, I guess that means it's my turn again. So
Yes,
ding
yeah.
yours, ding.
Yeah, you can unding me. Yeah.
And. Oh, easy.
And the Arby's coupon goes to Casper. Kasparov is 1-1.
We cut to 2 old friends one of whom is a caterpillar, the other of whom has recently become a butterfly. Oh, hey Cornelius.
Hey, Rasputin.
Nice to see you again. I mean, you look great. You look incredible.
Yeah, I feel incredible. I feel like I'm a whole new man.
What's that wingspan, like 6 inches?
Buddy, 6.5.
Oh, that's slightly above average.
Yeah, hey, you ever thought of engulfing yourself in a cocoon of your own gook?
You know, I thought about it. I don't know that it's for me personally. I mean, it looks great on you. I feel like I'm just gonna stick with the pillar. Yeah. You frozen? Oh my God! He's returned to the cocoon.
We cut to a classroom. We cut to a classroom in a school. It's a college. There's a female professor at the front of the class, and written on the board is Participation 101. Well, I guess what you'll be learning in this class is kind of how to show up and participate. Now, don't think. A lot of students take this class and put it into their course calendars because they think that it just means that. Oh, some of you are leaving already. Okay, it's not just about when I take attendance. Okay.
Sorry, I thought this was going to be an easy A.
Yeah.
If I have to actually participate, I'm out of here.
No, but
I just need a 2.1. I'm coasting on a basketball scholarship.
I get it. I get it. It's just I know it's called Participation 101, but in order to participate in the class, you actually have to be here for the whole class. You can't just come and go.
Well, the thing is, like, how am I supposed to participate if you haven't taught me how yet? You know, at the end of the class, then I'll be a participant. But now I'm just some guy.
That's fair. I mean, I don't think that just showing up is exactly what the right move is for getting an education. So,
sorry, is this not advanced quantum computing?
No, I'm sorry.
Wrong room.
No, wait. Oh, jeez. No. Okay. Yes. Gwen.
Can I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Thanks. Just checking.
Oh, you just. Oh, jeez. Okay. Listen, students.
Am I gonna get this if I haven't taken the first 100 participation classes? 101
is a course listing. This is actually the first participation class. However, if you were participating in your high school classes, then you probably understand how that works already. That's a little joke for you.
I got one too.
Oh, yes?
I'm a millennial. Am I going to get a participation trophy for this class?
There is a trophy program, and we do give out trophies at the end of the class. If you've enrolled, you've already gotten a trophy. Hello? Yes?
I've taken this class 100 other times to know success. This is my 101st one, though, then, correct?
This is the first time you've ever spoken up in the class, Jeremy. So you're already on your way to success. You've sat in this class for 100 terms, and you've never said a word until today.
Whoa, that guy is so old.
Yes.
Whoa.
Jeremy is he's an ancient man. But some of us questioned whether or not you were here by choice or whether you had grown into the desk, Jeremy.
A bit from column A, and a lot from the growing into the desk one.
Right, so, okay. That's wonderful. So, anyway, students, the first thing about participating is to open yourself up to new ideas, okay? So, if I tell you something that you're not used to hearing, like perhaps you're not super special or important, and maybe you're here as part of the machine that we all love and serve, you should take that as true, okay? So, what do we think about that?
I feel special.
Okay.
I feel really special.
Mm-hmm. But you're wrong.
You're not special.
See? Look at Jeremy. He's really coming into his own here.
None of you are special.
Okay, Jeremy. Tell us
But
more.
you're not special either.
Well, now, Jeremy, we don't have to say things like that.
You know who is special?
Who's special, Jeremy?
Dame Judi Dench.
Well, we all love and
We
serve
know
Dame
that.
Judi Dench, Jeremy. We all know
We
that.
cut to a courtroom where Dame Judi Dench is being tried for embezzlement. Now, I do declare, if this here dame thinks that she can just trick the pockets of any old businessman, well, she has another thing coming, and I do believe the people of this jury will find her guilty on all counts.
Robber.
Now, Judge, there, I may be some small town, but, seems to me, we live in a system where innocence is granted before any claim of guilt can be assigned.
Judi Dench is just sitting behind her weird Southern country lawyer, silent.
What did you say, Kevin?
Judi Dench is just sitting behind the country lawyer, completely silent.
Now, last time I checked, we lived, I say, in a country of law and order. And if we do not, then what kind of anarchist state would we descend into? Now, in a country of law and order, no matter how many times you have served as the tutor and mentor of one James 007 Bond, should not reflect on your opinion or the opinion of an impartial
When he
jury.
mentions James Bond, the whole jury, like, rabbles around themselves like they're excited about the idea. Oh, James Bond, oh, sure. Oh.
Your Honor, I'd like to bring to attention to the court this late 90s classic, GoldenEye.
Ooh.
You see,
Now,
James Bond was,
objection, Your Honor. Objection.
Overruled.
He not in GoldenEye. He only appeared after Casino Royale as a fixture of the series. So I feel that this film is immaterial.
Your Honor, my opponent here is displaying his ignorance. Dame Judi Dench was most definitely in GoldenEye.
We cut to a castle, the tower of a castle. It's a medieval bedroom where a young princess is talking to a magical mirror. Oh, mirror. Mirror. Who is the most
Hey,
fair?
what's up? How can I help you?
Who is the fairest of them all?
Gotta say, Princess Penelope's pretty high. Got great eyes,
Okay.
like deep pools, you can lose yourself in them. Princess Samantha is pretty good. She's more personality, but sparkling conversationalist. What are you into?
I guess the conversationalist sounds pretty cool, but
Are you fishing? Are you fishing for compliments?
no, I just have questions. I think everyone has questions. So
Right. Questions.
yeah.
Questions. Like, what's good about me? What's my best quality?
Okay, I can ask other questions. Then. You can answer anything, though. That's your whole thing.
Hey,
You
look,
answer any question.
here. I'm not going anywhere.
Okay.
What do you
Mirror
know, Mr.
on the wall. How did the
That's my
universe
name.
start?
Well, there was a big explosion in space. Some atoms or some shit got exploded. Some fucking black hole matter kind of appeared, and there's a bunch of apes that turned to like lizards and crawled out of the water. And then civilizations kind of came up out of the rubble. And you got your Iron Age, you got your Stone Age, and then of course the Crusades. And that brings us to today, 1532.
That is today. It is the new year of 1532. Amir, I've got other questions.
Okay, I'm going to warn you though, my speciality is sort of categorizing people's appearance. So if you're trying to put that realm, I'd
Of course.
appreciate that.
Sorry. Mirror on the wall. Who's got the best hair?
It's got to be Princess Jalopy, you know? She's got fucking luscious curls, bro.
Okay.
Just super luscious, man.
Sorry, I've just got to go back to the first thing. Did you say lizard? Apes turned into lizards?
Look, I'm just a mirror. I don't know what you expect from me.
Okay, sorry.
I reflected one history book once.
Okay.
We cut to a very dirty storefront window that is just so cloudy and foggy, and a store clerk trying his hardest to clean it. Oh, God damn it! Oh. Come on!
Hello, Father.
Ah! Sorry, Ben. Hello. Just fighting with this window here. I just want it to be transparent, and I can't see through it yet.
Oh, you see right through me, Father. Right. I couldn't make it on the outside. The city ate me alive.
Jesus, Ben, what are you talking about?
I applied for that internship. I didn't get it, and lied about it for the last 4 weeks.
Ben, it was an internship. There's lots of those. Look, I know that you really wanted it, okay? I know that being a pilot was your dream. But not everybody was born to fly.
Tell that to the birds.
There are birds that...
gossiping birds fly by. Wow, that guy can't fly. Oh. Wow, he's got feminine legs.
weirdly stereotyping birds.
This is why I left this town, alright? Judgmental aviation.
Listen, Ben, now... You gotta understand something, okay? Firstly, there are birds that don't fly. There are chickens. There are flamingos. I don't think those fly.
A flock of flying penguins fly by.
Well, I'll eat my hat.
We can fly, we just choose not to.
Huh. They prefer marching, from what I understand. Ben.
Dad?
Yes. What is it?
I know that you can fly.
Who told you, Ben? Your mother tell you that?
Yes, she did. I came home crying, and I think she just panicked and told me, which broke my heart even more, actually.
Right. Your mother's never been very good at making consoling statements to people. She often gives them the information that would absolutely make the situation worse. You should have seen her on our wedding day. It was horrible.
We cut to a wedding day.
I know it's not normal for me to see you before we get together, honey, but I just want you to know that I'm I'm a little nervous. I wanted to come in here and get a quick kiss before we go.
Baby, I shot the pastor.
What?
I just wanted to come out and say it. I've never held a gun before. I found one, and I shot the pastor. It was an accident, but I'm not going to say I didn't enjoy it.
I am so... Well, I'm very thankful, my father is a pastor. I'm thankful we did not end up asking him like we had originally talked about to officiate us.
So he showed up, saw the pastor was shot him too.
Ah.
So this is the explanation.
So Ben, here's the thing. You want to learn to fly, it's not as simple as getting an internship at a pilot school. You have to be born...
I don't understand, Dad. I don't understand.
You have to be born with a supernatural predisposition. And unfortunately, it's not exactly hereditary in the sense that it is, but it skips a generation, like baldness. Now, I can tell you that my father was bald. So you will be bald, Ben.
What? Oh.
We cut to a first date where the guy is insisting that he's never cried and is unable to cry.
Nah. I've never done it. So.
For real?
For real, for real. Have I ever lied to you? It was our first date. Have I ever lied to you?
I don't know. Have you?
What are all the things I say?
I
said, my name is Ken.
I love this restaurant. Can we have some more bread? Where's our free bread? I ordered it 10 minutes ago. This water tastes terrible.
That was
what was your name again?
My name? Well, I said Ken. But things are going a little bit better, so I'll admit I did one line. My name's Ken.
Okay, well, I cry every day.
Cry?
I'm crying right
now.
I'm crying right now.
Oh, dude.
I'm crying right now.
That's bad.
And I don't know if I should be a guy who can't cry.
Excuse me.
Oh my God, it's really coming out.
So sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to read the specials before you order.
Okay, go ahead.
So today we actually have a charcuterie dish, which is a selection of meals made by our chef's estranged father. Now, they had a few beautiful years together in the Indies, and they have since been separated, but he carries on his father's legacy by recreating these morsels of food, these palates, in order to share what he remembers and keep his father alive in the hearts of everyone at the table.
That is so beautiful. Thank you for sharing my story.
That's sick. That's totally sick. It kind of makes me think of like my dad. But no, that's sick though. Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'll be back in a bit for your order.
Please, and any more stories you can share. Oh, he disappeared.
What was that?
I feel like the moment's gone. It's fine. Never mind.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. There'll be more stories. Don't worry. Okay.
What I'm saying is like, so name like a sad movie.
Yeah, The Notebook. That always gets me going. Sadness-wise.
I literally laughed. It was funny.
What part did you laugh at?
The part in the rain where
what part of the story about the Alzheimer's couple was funny to you?
The part where I if I'm recalling correctly, the letters are withheld, and that breaks her heart. That breaks me up.
A man at the table beside them starts to have a heart attack and falls down.
Gosh.
Oh.
I guess the Heimlich's not appropriate.
No.
Can someone call 911? Yeah. Okay.
I'm a doctor.
Oh, perfect. Okay, please.
I'm a doctor.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll do a quick CPR. 1 sec. That's about right.
Oh. It's no use, and he's dead. His wife is there, she's crying. Everybody's so upset in the restaurant.
Oh.
He had a letter in his pocket. He was just about to donate all of this money to a local children's charity, and he was on his way to the bank.
Oh.
He was going to donate the money because he was unable to have children with his own wife, and he always felt like there was a hole in his heart.
Yikes.
I'm an orphan boy. I could have used that money.
Oh,
no, the orphan's having a heart attack.
We cut.
He said he just got adopted, and he was going to go to the family today.
Hold on. They still haven't brought me my friend.
Back to the meeting. Kevin is giving an update on the branding situation.
Molly maybe didn't make it as well as we thought she would. It turns out that children are very scared by a large version of their face because I guess the fabric that we had sewn in to be a reflector is a bit like a funhouse mirror, if you will. And so she was sort of quickly mommed and attacked by children at the parade. So the branding strategy, now I realize that we've been getting a lot of feedback, negative feedback on our social media feed. Quinn, if you don't mind speaking about that a little bit.
They started hashtagging distort yourself, report yourself.
Okay.
Catchy.
Which it is catchy, but it's bad. But,
Yes.
as I always say, all media attention is good media attention. So I'm kind of taking this as a win.
You're the first person who's ever said that.
I am the first person who's ever said that in those specific words. That's probably true. Anyway, so then, I'm looking, I'm scrolling as I do, because I'm in accountability. And we want to be held accountable for this. That's part of it. And I'm on an account, Facebook. On Twitter, that's another account. So that's all sorts of different types. And what I'm getting a lot of is actually specifically, they're kind of going after Jesse a little bit. And yeah, it's as though you did something specifically wrong that's worse. They're saying worse than the distorted head thing. Yeah.
Well, as you can see, much of Tokyo has been destroyed by me. I went back to sleep hoping to revert back to human. But instead, when I awoke, I was 80 stories tall with huge spikes growing out of my back and all sorts of extra tongues and mouths and eyes.
Right.
I proceeded to go to Japan by wading through the ocean, where I destroyed much of their infrastructure. As I speak, the army is coming to shoot me with a bunch of lasers. And try to destroy me. They're unleashing something called Project X. I'm not exactly sure what that is. I assume it's another giant creature I'm going to have to fight.
Right.
Anyways, I would like to apologize for, obviously I posted that photo. It said no filter when it clearly had a filter on it.
That was
so
the thing, yeah.
For that. And I want to toss it back to Thomas. I understand you are now running from the FBI, and you've been on the lam for several weeks, kind of hiding in culverts, trying to avoid Tommy Lee Jones.
Yep, that's right. The FBI has, they figured to catch a diva, you need a diva. So they employed Tommy Lee Jones.
The biggest diva, the biggest diva we all know.
Yeah, but fortunately, I found a country which does not allow old men to be in it, and so
Which country is that?
I thought there was no country for it.
Yes, previously there was no country, but it turns out there is one, and it's called Canada, the young man's place.
Oh, look at that.
True.
So I just want to return to Luke to wrap things up. I know he's found a different IKEA that seems to have solved his problem in some way.
Well, in a way it has. I found an entire new bed set that is a bit more fitting for my taste. There's only one left, and believe it or not, Mariah Carey was there.
Oh.
But I got it first.
That's good.
And as a response to that, you guys, she made a song about it. Yeah. You probably heard it.
It's catchy too.
It's You. Which is like, it's not. It's about this bed set.
Right, right. I believe it actually. I saw the interview with her on MTV, and it actually said it was in reference to the situation with you in the bed set, but she's actually talking about you. She wants your head on a platter.
That's all she wants. And you know what? You want it? Come get it. Come get it.
Yeah, this is a message to you, Mariah. Come and fucking get it.
Yeah, Booblay's already covered it.
Yeah. Okay, and scene. So we end with threatening Mariah Carey. Great. Yeah.